Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Wisconsin. Micah and I are getting ready to get this map pretty much sussed out. But I'm thinking that I'd like to go into the other map and recover the other truck that we have that they give us on these maps. And then we'll get both of those trucks running, and then we'll be ready to do some serious mission stuff on both maps. So pick a scout. If you want to bring your own scout, you can. I've got the Defender 90. I wanted to try this out because this is the newest scout. I've got the Ford and the Lone Star. So whatever you want to pick. You think the Ford?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, let's go. So I think we're probably gonna have to fix one bridge. So let's go.
Do you want me to take a truck with a crane then?
No, let's go out with the scouts and see what it is,
Okay.
and then we'll jump back.
Okay.
So we're going to go see, because this is the route that I wanted to. Ooh, look at those lights. The Ford is such a great truck.
Is that too much lights for you?
No,
Or
I
you
love
want me
it.
to? Okay. All right.
No, it's nice.
You know, every time I play this game with you, I feel like I'm the cameraman.
You're the kid.
You know what I mean?
You're the
You're the anchor, and I'm just the guy behind the camera holding the lights up. You know, stuff like that.
Poor Micah. I think you're
No,
quite
I'm not saying it's bad. You know,
I think you're quite the personality. So those are really bright. That's crazy.
I know that's off.
That's nuts.
Uh,
I like it, but I've never seen. It's the brightest thing I've ever seen any lights. I don't even need mine on.
Well, it is a Ford, so.
Yeah. It's on fire. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, I love Ford, so.
I like Ford too.
Well, I mean, the Ford trucks. I've never had bad experiences with Ford pickup trucks.
They make great trucks. Yes, John. No, not really. Maybe. Tell her we'll see. Might be more like 11:30 or midnight. Tell her to text Ryan because he'll be on his way home from work with Seth, and he can pick him up on the way home.
You sure you want to go this way?
I think so because this should be what, John? He what? Yeah, so tell him and Ryan to pick up Evelyn on their way home. Wait, I don't know. Did we lose the main road?
Yeah, you turned off. You turned left instead of the right.
Oh, I did. Okay. Ooh. All right, we'll get back up there. That's all right. We'll find our way. Like if I can see the road here. That's it to the right, right?
Yeah, it's up there to the right.
I've been pretty impressed with this little truck.
You like it?
I love it. I would say the Jeep, the bigger of the two Jeeps, might
Rubicon.
might be a hair better because it gets the crawler suspension, which is more flexible and doesn't get damaged as easily. But this, from a off-road standpoint, this truck does a lot better than I thought it would. And then the other Defender, the 110 or whatever it is a piece of junk. Could have kept that one out of the pack. I didn't really need that one.
Isn't it a shame? Like if you just look at like in real life too.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing.
That new Defender is only good on streets.
Right.
You know?
As are most modern SUVs.
Right.
I don't even know why they bother calling them SUVs anymore. Just call them crossovers or whatever. Road boats, road yachts. But I mean, that's what people like to drive, that style of vehicle. It's always been kind of a mystery to me personally. Like, just like people that don't use a pickup truck but buy a pickup truck, that's always a mystery to me. But I think most.
Well, the thing with the pickup trucks, the reason people like the pickup trucks and the SUVs is because you're sitting higher. That's why people like it.
Yeah, and with a pickup truck, it's like, well, I can throw anything in there if I need to. You know,
Well,
I think that's
but I mean, you're talking about people who don't use it as a pickup truck.
yeah, true. But yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I don't. Yeah, right. I don't understand.
They
that.
like it because they're up higher.
Yeah, I guess.
You know,
so.
when you pass in
Yeah.
a semi, you don't feel like you're just going to go under the trailer and get squashed by tires.
That's a good point.
You know,
That is a good point. And that's probably why they like the SUV style too, right?
Yep. Same
But
reason.
to me,
'cause
it's like,
up off the
right,
ground.
like you could have a car that would get better mileage, handle better. I will say though, I mean, you know, some of these SUVs, I know Will, he has that like black edition Chevy. Oh, what is it? It's bigger than the Blazer. It's like the next size up. And I was looking up the stats on that truck. That thing has a 6-second 0 to 60. It's a freaking SUV, and it's got a 6-second 0. I'm like, what the? Like, you know, and of course, to me, like, you know, growing up as a kid and, you know, Porsches and stuff, that was like
Toyota is pretty close to that too.
I was like no, the Toyota's an 8-second, I think, because I used to have one. It's still pretty quick.
Well, the new ones are 300 horse.
Oh my God. Yeah, and that's about what this is. So yeah, that would make sense.
And then now the new ones are half electric, and I think they're actually faster.
Right. Hang on a second. I just lost control until he bashed into a tree. Hang on a second. John's distracting me. Hold on 1 second, folks. Okay. Sorry about that. So I changed the motor out to the V8 on this truck, like, or whatever.
Are you recording again?
Yeah. Whatever the man, I really bashed the crap out of it. Whatever the bigger motor is on this truck is what I changed it out to, and it definitely does not get the mileage but it's still not terrible. Ugh. Man,
but do you notice more on going up hills?
It's definitely faster. Whee! Yeah. So anyway, you know, it's I'm kind of shocked at how fast some of these SUVs are. Same thing with the Blazer. I think the Blazer is like a 6-second 0 to 60, and that's a lot of these modern sports cars are about the same. Though, you know, Camaros and stuff, they're faster. Like they're in the 3 to 4 second range, which is just crazy. Once again, growing up in the 80s, like Ferraris were like 6-second 0 to 60s. You know what I mean? Like that was the. Oops, sorry.
Make it to slow me down.
Typical 0 to 60 in a car when I was growing up was like 14 seconds.
Nah, that wasn't that bad, was it?
Yeah, they were bad. My friend.
Well, you got to remember too, the late '70s, they really put a crunch on mileage or on.
Yeah, and Americans just don't know how to make
horsepower.
Yeah, we don't know how to take liters and make horsepower. When you look at the Euro engines, like they just have so much horsepower per liter, and we're like way behind that. That truck does so much. This is the one downfall with the Land Rover is its mud capabilities, which are 0. It's really bad in deep mud. Now that's with the Land Rover tires. You could get better mud tires, but yeah. My friend used to have a poor kid that was like his parents let him use the Cutlass. That was the car he drove around, and it was such a hunk of junk.
My grandpa, my dad's father, was an Oldsmobile man. Just
Yeah,
like exactly from the Christmas Story. Remember, his dad was an Oldsmobile man.
Yeah, right.
That was my grandpa.
Oh man. Well, my grandpa was a Caprice Classic man. That was.
Caprice Classic.
As a kid, we had like every model of Caprice Classic from 1973 till he passed away in 1990. We also had the Chevy Citation, which is rated, by the way, as one of the worst cars of all time. That car.
Really?
We only had it for a couple of years. It really was all that bad. The seats were made of vinyl, and this is the main road? Jeepers criminy. And they would literally melt and leave like markings on your butt. So like when I go to the swimming pool or whatever, my mom would drop me off and I'd come back. The car would sit out in the sun, you know, and then we'd get in the car and it would scald your butt. And on top of that, it would literally leave these little like hexagonal marks that were on the seat, like on your butt.
Oh, I remember though. They were like a line, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like pleather with stitching in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was horrible. Terrible car.
Yeah, I remember getting on my dad's motorcycle. You're like, your butt's burning. You know.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, I think it was it was the original Citation and with the hatchback, and man, was that thing a hunk of junk. And he traded that in and got our first Toyota. Was a Toyota Cressida, which around the world is known as a Cresta. It was a very, it was kind of like, they had like they turned it into the Avalon eventually. But it started out, it was like Toyota, you had the Camry? I'm sorry. You had the Corolla, which was the little one, and then you had the Camry, and then the Cressida was the top of the line.
I don't understand why they change names so much on cars.
Well, Cressida wasn't. Whoa, what is going on? I am. Is my joystick lost? Oh, nice. My joystick totally just disconnected for some reason. Did you see that? I went all wonky. I went for a ride. All right, so what do we need for this? 4 metal beams. Why so many? All right.
And where do you get the meat beams from?
The me beams?
Oh no! Don't tell me it's all over the map.
That's where we've been getting them. There's metal framing just down the river from us here.
Right, but
That can come in from
how many's there? There's 2 in there. And
there's
then
2? Okay.
across the river, there's 2 more.
Okay. Fudge nuts. And then, of course, this wooden bridge is out. So, like, I think we're going to have to do these. We probably should come across the wooden bridge, right? That's out. And
What
work
wooden
our way
bridge?
up to those metal. See the. Okay, so I'll lead us.
I
but
see the wooden bridge off to the right in the lake.
Yeah,
but
that's.
isn't there a bridge right below us?
Oh, yeah. Okay, yep. So come back here, and then one goes one way. Okay, so
Oh,
let's
wait,
see.
we could just keep going down the main. Oh, that's right, we can't.
I mean, you and I could, if we want to just not do that right now, we could take that bypass and go around. So let's do that. Why don't we just do that instead of trying to build all these bridges? We'll get that other truck rolling. So what we're going to do, let me look.
Are we trying to go to Grainswood River? Is that where we're going?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to back up and go down that path that's off to the left.
What about, let's see. Am I pointing the right way? Yeah, it's behind us.
I've wrecked the front of my truck.
I really hope in the next iteration of this game that they give us the ability to get rid of these rocks.
Turn rocks on. I don't think they will.
You know what I mean? Like
Turn
give us the
rocks on
ability
and off.
to, well, no, not turn them on and off, but to clear them.
Oh, like
Give
take
us-
a bulldozer? Yeah, that
Yeah,
would be
like a
pretty cool.
bulldozer where you could bulldoze the rocks, pick up the rocks, put them in that that one cat truck with the big bed in it, you know?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
And then deliver rocks to something.
Deliver some rock and roll.
You know, just to get some of that stuff off the ground, get it all off the
Oh,
roads.
like take them to a cement factory and then have they
Yeah.
can, like a rock crusher, and they can crush them up and turn them into cement. That would be awesome. That's actually a great idea. Whoa. Oh, Lordy. Sorry.
Wow, honking the horn really does work.
Yes.
I had never seen that maneuver before.
That's right. It's called the beep and
It was
roll.
almost like a spaz maneuver.
Stop. Stop, drop.
Oh my
and beep.
god! Or a freak out maneuver. There you go. Freak out maneuver.
Freak out.
Protocol freak out.
Engage. Freak out. I can't believe I'm recording at 10 o'clock at night and people are still interrupting me. This is insanity. I'll be right back. Hold on, folks.
What'd you do?
I pressed stop recording.
When?
Oh, by mistake. Well, I'm just going to take it into
Consideration?
Premiere. Dang it. I meant to press
What's wrong
unpause.
with your truck?
You mean how it's spazzing?
Yeah, like why did it act like it was on ice for a second?
Because I have it in all-wheel drive instead of diff lock. So it's slipping unevenly. Wait, which way do we go up? Hang on. Is this the way? Yeah, this is the way. Okay. So the one thing that this truck has going against it is, now that I got this roof rack on, it is top heavy. RC four-wheel drive makes a pretty cool version of this truck. Like, they make this exact truck. I'm thinking about getting one someday. They're kind of pricey, though.
Why don't you sell one of your other ones?
I might. I won't sell the Blazer. I love my Chevy.
Oh no, I wouldn't sell that.
But it's the same company that made that. So they're like really nicely detailed. And it comes with both. You can make it either this or the pickup truck, but you can kind of switch them back and forth. But if you want it to be the full version, you can do that. Or you can have just the pickup top, which is pretty cool too. Because this is also available as like a mini pickup, a Euro pickup.
I wish they made miniature engines.
Like, what do you mean? Like, so you could put him in one of those RC trucks?
Yeah, like a real, like a V8, like it would just be a little V8 engine.
They do, but they're not that small. They have like those.
I'm just saying, I wish they could, you know.
They have gas motors,
really...
but those are much more touchy, and they're like they don't do really well for like crawlers. They do well on fast trucks, but they don't. It's hard.
We're going across. Okay.
Well, you might be going across. I'm just getting stuck. Yeah, my little suspension can't get over the rocks. Whee! Man, I've really banged the crap out of this poor little truck. I didn't mean to.
I do have to say though, this game has been some of the best money I've spent in the last 5 years.
Yeah, I've definitely had a lot of fun playing this game, and the DLCs are cheap enough that you don't feel bad. Like, okay, do I really want both these trucks? No, I just like the one. Okay, but it's $4, so just get it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even a.
Yeah.
It's not like World of Tanks or something where it's $50 for a DLC, you know? It's reasonable. Speaking of DLCs, I thought tomorrow was the release day for the Kubota stuff.
Oh, yeah. You know, I haven't played Farm Sim in a very, very long time.
Well, it's hard. We've been having issues, for those of you that are wondering why we haven't done our Cousins series, because we can't get connected for some reason. Micah's computer just can't see my internet.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I need to play it a little bit to get the servers used to seeing me again. I don't know.
It's so weird, though. It should just work. So here's the thing that I don't understand. Well, I guess that's a little bit better. I was going to say, putting it in low doesn't seem to help, but it is helping now. This truck really just staying out of the mud's the big trick. And you can see here, once again, just how strong the Ford is. As I struggle up the mountain, Micah just drives right up it like it's nothing. Through the mud and over the rocks. I'm coming.
I'm going to go to the next map in the wrong direction.
Why?
You'll see.
He said, "You'll see. You'll see." Well, I see you.
Do you see what I mean? If you take your truck sinks into that mud more than this one does.
Yeah.
And to me, I think there's something. I think they got something wrong with the mechanics.
Because this truck's lighter.
Yeah, your truck is a lot lighter than mine, but yet my truck goes over the mud and yours goes into it. You know.
We're in Greenwood's River. Yeah. Travel to Badger Lake. Nope.
I've never been here before.
I ain't never been
At least
here
I don't
before
remember.
either. So we need to find this.
Pretty. I like the music too. Good music.
Yeah, it does. This game, I like this map. I don't.
Do you want to
love it.
stick together or do you want to go separate routes?
Let's. One day, love will find you. I think probably separate ways. I'm gonna go up here to the right.
Okay, I'll go left then.
Go left. You go right. I go right. You go left. If we can find a garage at some point, I'd like to fix my broken face, but
Well, you need repair points?
no, I'm all fixed up. I just need to fix my face. It needs a facelift because I ran into a telephone pole. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I seen it. I did that the other
Bam.
day. I was driving the Royal,
Oh,
and my controller quit working, and my truck just went right up the road and hit
oh
a,
yeah, like hey, I
hit a
didn't
light
even
pole.
didn't mean to do that, but there you have it. One day,
This'll
love
all
will
be
find
over.
us. Break these chains that bind us.
Squeaky voice. Oh, wow.
What'd you do?
It's so beautiful.
It's so pretty. I think I went the wrong way.
Oh, you guys.
This is a pretty map.
This is gorgeous.
I'm not sure which part of Wisconsin this looks like, though, but
I was going to say, does Wisconsin really have this many mountains?
not that I'm aware of. I don't think it has any mountains, honestly. It's the land of, like, cows and fields.
Wait, isn't the,
This looks like Montana.
no, the, what do you call it? The mountain with the president's heads on it.
No, that's
don't know.
Wyoming.
Oh, that's Wyoming. Okay.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
talking
this
about
is Wyoming, right?
No, this is Wisconsin, land of a
Okay.
thousand lakes. Yeah, this doesn't look like Wisconsin. I'm sorry.
Really?
I'm not sure that there's any snow-peaked mountains
wow,
in
this is
Wisconsin.
beautiful.
Yeah, this looks like Wyoming. I mean, Wisconsin's Midwest. It's not. I don't know. I don't necessarily understand the. Oh, there's an upgrade. Look at that.
Oh, wait a minute. I've been here before.
Yeah, we're gonna need to get all the upgrades too, because I think most of them are for the trucks that we're using. All right. Well, I don't think this map is that difficult, if I remember right. Like, it has some parts, but for the most part, I think it's pretty. I'm gonna eat my words here in just a second. I'm sure. I see this mud section coming up, and oh no, it's not swallowing my Jeep whole. I mean, my Defender. I got in so much trouble for calling it a Jeep.
Oh, did you?
Yes, but it is. But whatever.
Well, the Brits, they're pretty passionate about their Defenders, man. I tell you
I
that.
know, but honestly, in all honesty, if you look at the history of the Defender, some farm owner that worked for Land Rover bought a Jeep and said, "Hey, we could make one of these." So, but once again, the Jeep wasn't called
Are
a
you
Jeep
sure?
either. Yeah, it
Are you
was
sure the Jeep? Yeah, the Jeep. Well, the Army Jeep is older than the
the Jeep.
Defender, right?
Ford actually coined the term.
Yeah.
It was the word. It was GP.
Right.
George
General
Papa.
purpose.
No, that's not what it stood for. It was.
Yeah,
It was
It
a.
did.
No, I looked it up. It is.
I don't care what you're looking up.
They,
That's what I just think.
they called. I forget what the G stood for, but government. It was going to be a government project, and the P stood for it was a Model P that they used for the body. So it was because you know they Model A, Model T. It was a Model P, and they called it they called it a GP, a government Model P is what it was. And so Ford they started calling it Jeep for short, but then Willys took over, and the Willys MP is what it was called. They just called the Ford the Jeep, and they called the Willys a Jeep, and the Willys is the one that ended up winning the contract and going to World War II, and it became commonly known as the Jeep. But it did originally stand for GP. But I always thought it was general purpose too, but it wasn't. It's actually. And it's funny that Ford's the one that coined it. So there you have it. So could any vehicle that's short wheelbase, four-wheel drive be called a Jeep? Yeah. But they could also be called a UTV or,
There's a Jeep in Popeye.
Is there?
Yeah, Jeep. Remember the one creature? It's because his name is Jeep.
Oh, like that doggy type thingy?
Yeah.
He looks like a dog, kind of. Yeah, I never understood him. I don't, because I never read the comic books. But I know he shows up in like some of the really old cartoons, and then he's also in the comic book, which from the 19. But yeah, his name was Jeep. Anyway. I don't think this found any upgrades, but what is that? There is a truck dumped in the woods. I don't think it's our truck that we're looking for, though. But we can check it. I think the truck we're looking for will be blue. Oh, did you unlock the garage, or does it need missions?
No, I unlocked it.
It's got an exclamation mark.
Oh, well, I can't go in it.
Right, okay, so yeah, so it's there. It's just not unlocked. Or it's unlocked. It's just not accessible.
I'm just driving around to give it some view range here.
Let's see. I'm just seeing if we've uncovered our truck yet. I don't see anything that looks like it.
I'd like to be able to build our own garages.
Like decide where they go?
Well, not necessarily that, but bring in materials that they get built.
I mean, that'd be kind of cool. Mobile telephony. No.
And maybe have a couple of spots where you could choose. Like, I could put my garage here, or I could build my garage in this spot on the map.
That'd be cool.
Oh, you want something happened to me the other day. I was bringing some trucks around. You know how sometimes when you drive near a box, like just
they jump
in the air, right?
Yeah.
Well, one jumped in the air, and it landed in the parking area where my trucks were at, and I was just like pulling around, just trying to park some trucks, and I thought, well, it's just a box. I'll just push it a little bit. The thing was cemented to the ground and caused like 50 damage to my truck.
Oh!
Just bumping into it. Yeah.
Oops.
So, if a box goes flying, don't go trying to push it around.
Oh. I will say sometimes this thing's a little bit like it's going to go the direction it wants to go, not necessarily the direction you want it to go.
That's what happens with those scouts.
But a lot of the scouts are like that, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
They all tend to be a little bit A little jumpy.
It's like they're not heavy enough.
So we're going to go, let's see, I need to go to the, what the, okay, I guess that's
the factory first.
Order of logs. So you got that there. I'm going to go to the right. I'm going to go only for the worthy. So past the first driveway on the second driveway. Good job, Koakuz. Northbridge activated. Whee! Order for
The
logs.
750 is like one of the best trucks.
It's well balanced. It doesn't bounce all over the place. It can do some pretty heavy truck duty stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I think it's actually even better than the Crocodile.
oh yeah, but I love the Crocodile.
Yeah.
But no, it's better in the mud than the Crocodile is. Oh shiz. I kind of got excited there and bounced over. Okay, slow it down.
What's Simone say when you told her? I said just wear a long shirt.
She just like gave me a dot.
You think you're funny, do you?
Right. I helped her get her pants on.
Let me show you how not funny you are.
Let me just show you something. We swam all evening tonight. The pool water is, I would almost classify it as warm.
Oh, would you?
Yeah, it's getting to it's getting close. I'd say another week of this weather, and it'll be into the actually warm category. Right now, it's like lukewarm. It's so nice.
It looked nice, the picture you sent me.
Yep, especially when it's hot. Like, it just feels so good to be in there. I've been swimming and swimming and swimming and swimming and swimming. Not getting anything done. I did finally, so I don't know if we talked about this on the channel or not, but I've been avoiding mowing my lawn because my lawnmower broke. And then Ryan was mowing with the tractor, and the tractor broke. So, like, the belts broke, and I'm just like, so I'm going to, I've been, my lawn is so long. I finally went out today because I got paid, and I'm like, I'm just going to, I can't figure out what's wrong. The little mower, I mowed twice, and I've never been able to get that thing to start again, and I've been through all kinds of stuff with it. I just can't get it working. I'm not mechanical. And so I'm going to give it to one of my friends and see if they can fix it. But in the meantime, last year I bought a bunch of electric tools for my yard, like battery-powered ones, and I've been very happy with them, like a trimmer and a weed whacker. And so I thought I'll try out the mower that goes with the set. And it did great. I did the whole front lawn, and it comes with a really big battery pack. And I just used one of the smaller packs that I had. And it only, to do the whole front yard and side yard, it only used half of the small battery. So it can go for a lot longer. Now, when I put the whole yard in, it's going to take longer. But
I would never buy electric stuff.
well, it's battery. It's not.
Right, I would never buy that.
Why is that?
Batteries are so bad for the environment. So bad.
I know they are. They are. When you
think about this. Like, me and my dad were discussing like electric vehicles and stuff, and people want electric vehicles now. All electric vehicles. Okay, we have places in the country right now that have rolling blackouts because the electrical grid can't keep up. What do you think would happen if we had 2 million electric cars now needing to be charged every day?
Right. Well, not only that, but it's also, it's also you're still burning fossil fuels to make the electricity.
Yeah, because most electricity comes from coal.
I think they've done studies, and there is a savings. It is less, but it's still the big issue, and this is the problem that I had like with the CFLs, when the government was like, "Hey, everyone's gonna have CFLs by whatever year, and we're getting rid of incandescent lights." Well, it's the same problem. Mercury is really bad for the environment. The crap that they put in these batteries is terrible for the environment. So if the battery goes bad and someone chucks it out, it's way worse for the environment than in a car's using gas for its entire life. So I don't know.
Well, for right now it's really bad.
Right.
Because right now it's really bad to use electric. Because first of all, the batteries, 10 years, maybe you can get good.
They were saying, I think Tesla was saying 2 or 3. I don't know. So it depends. It depends on usage and stuff. Yeah, some of them.
Right, but if you want to replace your cars, let's say replace the batteries,
it's really bad. Yeah.
It's so expensive to replace the batteries. You might as well just chuck the whole car and go buy a new car. So you know what I mean. So look at you're putting in the landfills and stuff. It's not good.
No.
It's just not good.
However,
we're not ready yet.
On the mower end of things, I'm not looking to do it I'm just looking for ease of use. I'm tired of dealing with crappy little mowers that break after 3 uses. This thing, I've only used my little mower like 3 times, and and it won't start. And I'm like, I don't want to spend 4.5 hours like trying to figure out why this stupid lawnmower won't start. I just want something I can turn on and go mow.
With lawnmowers, it's spark plug, fuel.
Yeah, it's probably the spark plug.
Or the carburetor.
Yeah, it's probably the carburetor, honestly.
Most time it's just the spark plug, or the fuel's bad. Because most time people don't run their lawnmowers empty.
Right.
When they put them away, they just put them away with whatever gas is in them.
Yeah, I mean,
that gas just sits.
On mine, I use stable, so that's not supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But it still can happen. But no, I checked the fuel and everything, and I checked the spark plug, and the spark plug seems to be working. But it's like one of those things where it's like, the mower's brand new. It's only been run twice.
Yeah, but how long did it sit?
Over the winter.
Right.
Right. And that's why I like electric, because then I can just plug it in and it works. At least for now. We'll see what happens with it. I was willing to give it a go and see how it does. I've been very happy with the lawn implements, like the weed whacker and stuff. Much less hassle than trying to do pre-mix fuel and stuff like that. So, and these batteries will last, several years. They're not, I only do my yard a couple times a year, so I'm imagining each of them is supposed to get several hundred charges. They might last 5 to 10 years or more. These batteries are little, though. These aren't like the things they put in the cars. Hang on, I've got to go to the right. I'm trying to find the way over to this island. So, but yeah, I'm not. I think once again, there's whether it's hydrogen or some other source of energy, or way to get a vehicle to run, is going to show its face in the next 5 to 10 years. People are going to.
I personally think the way to go is a hydrogen motor that runs a generator.
Yeah,
because the one thing I hear about hydrogen is it doesn't have like the torquiness that you need.
Right.
So if you can get something to spin, like a generator, if you can get the generator to spin at such a high RPM, it'll have so much motion with it that you could generate electricity with it.
Oh, almost like
then you could power a electric motors that are hubbed in each wheel.
Almost like a diesel electric engine or something.
Something like that,
like a train engine.
But use hydrogen as the fuel, because what are you putting off with hydrogen as you use it?
Water.
Right.
Yeah. That's why I think it's good for the environment, and it's going to be something that we can use, hopefully.
And I think hydrogen isn't the most common
yes, at least on Earth. So. But it's funny too, because the same thing with when the CFL light bulbs. How long did those last? 2 years, maybe 4 years, and they were replaced by LEDs. We found a technology that was already in place, but that worked way better. And it was like, oh, well, let's just use LEDs. Duh.
I don't like LEDs. I don't think they put off the light. Like the old ones,
I don't mind. What was that? I should have looked and seen what that was for. Hopefully that's for our big truck. I like the LED lights. I like them. I'll tell you what, for a photography standpoint, LED is much better than the CFLs. Compact fluorescent is terrible for photography. You can actually see the phases of the fluorescence. Incandescent.
Okay, that's what I like. I like the old stuff.
Yeah, I like old light bulbs too, but they don't. The nice thing about the LEDs is they have consistent light. They don't flicker, and they will last much longer than incandescent. And they're on par with CFL as far as their ability to. Actually, they're probably better than CFL because you get tens of thousands of hours out of LEDs. They're not bad for the environment when you dispose of them. They're not great, but they're not nearly as bad as some of the other stuff that's out there. So let's see. I'm still not seeing this truck, unless the only for the worthy truck. Where is that located?
Do I want to go that way or go up? I want to go up.
I definitely want. There's an upgrade back here that I want, but I definitely also want to see what this truck is. I don't. It looks like a P16. I don't think that's our truck.
I think that truck we don't get to keep.
Yeah, I think it's a mission truck. I think you're right.
Because I think we tried to do it in the hardcore mode, and we found out that we can't. We don't get to keep it.
It's a bummer. I need to get back over there. Okay, we'll just go. Yeah, so far, but I've been pretty happy with this truck's performance, though. Aside from mud, and it might be a little tipsy, that was not the truck's fault. I took it down a ridge that was way too steep for pretty much any truck, and we're still running. So yeah, I think that whether it's a generator with tied to hydrogen, or there's going to be some other technology that we're going to find that will not. Or there'll be some groundbreaking battery type discovery that allows us to do better with the batteries. But the ones we have right now, I think, it's a, I don't know, it's an interesting idea. But
it just if you look into what it takes to mine these materials.
Yeah.
I mean, you're destroying the planet.
Yeah.
Just to get these materials out of it, so you can build batteries.
I was listening to the car guys. They help people pick out cars and talk. They do like a bunch of car talk and stuff.
Hey, there's a truck over here that says the wrong turn, and there's 2 vehicles down by the river. Or no, that's a trailer. You see, I think it's the dairy. It's a Dairy Longhorn, the newer one.
Where are you looking?
Around the railroad bridge.
So,
Follow the railroad tracks. There's a railroad bridge.
Yeah, that's the Panther. Yep.
Okay, so we don't get that one either, right?
And a saving trailer. Yeah, that's not the one that we're. These are not the droids you're looking for. I'm still looking here. We're on a search for Spock. Spock.
Do you know what the truck is?
Yeah, it's the 5-wheel or 10-wheel drive Paystar.
Is that in the middle of the map?
I don't know.
There's a trailer. I'm trying to look through the woods to see if I see it anywhere.
Over the hill and through the woods to Micah's house I go. I'm going to be turning to the right to go back there to that upgrade. So yeah. Hopefully they'll figure something out quick. But in the meantime, these gas prices, it cost me $60 to fill up my little Kia. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it cost my dad $135 to put some gas in his truck.
Oh.
And we still use the Kroger points.
Yeah. And that was with Kroger points?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you he said some swear words.
No.
I'm scared now. The guy said that the truck's almost done, and I'm like, I kind of don't want it now.
Well, you just have to use it sparingly.
Yeah, it's going to be probably just taking me to the airfield to fly my airplanes. And
Well, no, just like running the kids, like family stuff.
Yep.
Grocery store.
Not even.
You know. Oh, that's right. Your grocery store's pretty far away, ain't it?
Yeah, I'll use my car for the groceries, but I'll use the truck for like the airplane. The airfield's like 2 to 3 minutes away, and then the kids are about a 20-minute drive. It depends on how many kids I'm picking up, but I probably will still just use my car for that now until the prices come back down.
How do I get down there? It's a swamp. Do you mind if I don't go down to that one mission to pick it up?
Oh, not at all. We'll get it later.
It's
That's
called
fine.
Strangest Things. It's like down in a...
Yeah, no. The big thing I'm after is just getting the upgrades and the truck, because most of the upgrades that are on this map relate to the truck.
Okay.
And the truck itself, obviously.
I'll try to continue to try to find it.
We're getting closer. "24 oceans."
Yeah. I just personally believe that the battery technology is not the right way we should be going. That's all.
Yeah. It's a temporary stopgap if maybe like more people drive electric cars, which I think
I
is
I just think it's not going to be as friendly to the planet as gas.
Yeah, like it might even be a step backwards.
Like but my point is, when I was a kid, I grew up, paper bags was what you brought your groceries home in.
Right.
Then when I got a little older, it was like, use plastic. It's better for the environment. That's what we were told.
What?
Yeah, don't you remember? We were killing trees.
Yeah. Oh, right.
We were killing trees, and trees is what makes the oxygen. Trees are what takes carbon dioxide out of the air. And we were destroying, by using paper, it was worse. We should be using paper bags. This is what we're told. So now,
yeah, I do remember.
What do we have out in the middle of the oceans? We got garbage,
plastic bags floating everywhere.
Yeah, killing creatures and everything else.
Yeah, that's bad.
It's just I just think because batteries are not friendly.
No. Nope.
Unless there's a way for us to recycle them completely.
I don't think there is yet, but they do recycle components of them. I know that. Like they're doing their best to reuse what they can.
What parts are they can't recycle?
I'm not sure.
Is it like the Duracells and stuff that we put in our like TV remotes and stuff that they can recycle, but the lithiums they can't?
Possibly. Like I don't know how the lithium works. If it's, wait, I'm trying to see.
The lithiums are the ones that if you puncture them, they just burst into flames, right?
Yes, that's correct. Well, it depends.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure which of the lithium ions do. How do we get to that mid-island? Oh, you're over by a road there. You got a bridge there you can cross. Are you heading to the last? Okay.
I'm trying to run to the dairy and see if this thing is the one we get to keep. But I don't think it is.
Are you heading to the last checkpoint there?
I'm going to cross the bridge.
Okay.
See, can I use this trailer to refuel?
Yeah, you should be able to.
See.
Yeah, I'm getting a little. I'm not desperate
Maintenance
for fuel.
trailer. Yeah.
But I definitely need fuel here soon. There was a trailer behind me, but I don't want to go back. Like it's a long
Now I want to drive
back.
up to the dairy. Let's see. Driving through the forest at night is a terrible idea. We sent out a truck with a trailer for a technical assistance mission. The driver got lost, so the truck and the trailer both got stuck on the coast. We have no adequate equipment. We need you to help. We need your help. Stuck truck, stuck trailer.
2 different missions?
No, it's one mission, but
Okay.
it says deliver to the hangar.
Hangar 18.
And the hangar
Dang aliens.
is
At it
right
again.
behind me. So I'm just gonna leave these here.
Do it.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Well, I thought if it was if you get to keep them,
Yeah, sure.
then
We could use
then
it,
go,
right.
I could drag the truck with this truck, but
I don't think we do.
where's this bridge? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go across.
You do that, Micah. You do that.
I'm sorry, buddy, if I'm talking too much.
No, you're fine. Micah, you never talk too much. You're always quiet.
I try to be, but not tonight, I guess.
No, you're fine. God. You're thinking too hard about it. Let's see. So you've already gotten that whole segment covered. I mean,
So,
yeah, didn't we find
your
the truck
area,
in hardcore
the area
mode?
you're go, huh?
Yeah, we found that truck in hardcore mode, didn't we?
Yeah,
I don't remember where it is.
I think you know where it's at? It's in that middle island. We have to repair that bridge. I think.
Son of a biscuit.
You see where the upgrade is on the middle island?
Yeah.
That's where we gotta go.
All right. I'm trying to catch up to you now. I'll be at least, or get, I don't know. I'm trying to get over where you are.
There's a way to cross this river right here. I don't think I should do it.
Second thoughts? Yeah, so anyway, I've been looking at that Land Rover. My wife's like, you need to get one of those. Because she loves Land Rover.
She's so supportive. She's awesome.
I know. I'm like,
You should buy that.
she's like, you should buy that. I'm like, we don't have any money. She's like, I know, but she's like,
It's
you sold.
so cool.
She's like, you sold your car so you could pay bills.
Mm.
So you should, when you get the last payment for that, you should buy one of those. And I'm like, I agree. I'm still deciding if I will. Eventually, I will get one.
Well, Simone's just an enabler.
She is. Yeah, it's terribly. I know. She's like, do it,
To
Arthur.
your detriment, she's an enabler.
I know.
Which is very supportive, which is awesome.
Right? Except for she's sick to death of Star Citizen.
Oh, is she's sick to
Yeah,
death
she's
of
like,
it?
oh, God, not that game. I'm like, yes, please.
Well, wait till she plays it. If she
I
ever
know. It's like
decides
I'm
to.
trying to get her to play it. She has it. She just hasn't played it. Last time she played, she was still living in England, and it was a way long time ago before they added much of. I think she said once they actually add ambulance stuff in, she'll start playing.
Yeah, I
she-
think once they get some things, really, the one guy I was watching talked about it, he was just like, he goes, this isn't a game. He goes, this is a really good tech demo right now.
Yeah, right. That's what I tell people too. I'm
Yeah.
like, it's a demo.
It's just a tech demo right now. He
You
goes, so
can't
don't
put too
be
much
too hard on it.
because people are like, well, it's not working. It's blah blah. Blah. Yeah, it's not a game. Don't come in here thinking you're going to play a game because you're not. You're going to have fun.
Well, I like the fact that these other companies, like Starfield is being released now, they're showing their stuff, and it's, oh gosh, I almost turned the 750 over.
Yeah, Starfield looks amazing.
But I'm liking that they're bringing these out because maybe it might give the development team more of like, I don't want to say this as wrong, but like a kick in the butt. Like, hey, let's get some of this stuff done.
Yeah.
Let's get Squadron 42 done, so at least we have a story.
Yep.
because the whole thing trying to get all these people on one server, the server meshing technology, is really is what holding the game back.
Right.
And I understand them. Oh, here's a truck.
Did you just say the word truck?
It's a gas truck.
Oh, that's a Western Star, isn't it?
I think so.
It's not
But
what
it's got fuel.
I want. Well, hey. I'm so far behind you right now.
I was trying to find my way to this. Okay, I can still get there.
Out of Africa?
Let's see.
How could
Start
you
tracking.
just leave me standing here?
Fix White Western Star. A barrel truck was supposed to arrive at our warehouse. Roads here. It turned over on the way. We have no machinery that can flip or fix it. Could you help us? For
You're
a
the
fee, of
only
course.
one who really knew me at all.
So it doesn't look like you get to keep this truck either.
Screw it. That's not the one we want anyway. Man, how am I going to get over there? I've made it up. I'm still so far behind you. The only way... No, that's... I mean, I'll drown if I try to go across there.
Where you at? Let me see.
Coming up by the garage.
Oh, you trying to follow me?
Well, not necessarily follow, but get over into the same region so we can work on getting that truck out wherever it is. It's got to be under that.
The only way I can think you can... I don't think you can get here. Unless there's...
Unless I jump.
And I don't see a way for you to get here.
I mean, you got there.
Well, right, yeah, because I crossed the river and I went... I crossed behind you. Back by the wood framing. See those two wood buildings? It says wood framing by the river. You passed them. I went out on that little sand lot and then I crossed.
Oh, over by the truck, the broken truck. Yeah, I see where you crossed.
Truck.
By the Panther.
No, I didn't cross there. Behind you. See down the big beach, the big sandy beach?
Oh,
There's
okay.
two wood framing places right there.
Yeah, and you crossed there.
Yeah, I went out in there and then I went across and came up through the log station.
Oh, Lordy.
That's the way I went. So, and it's not too bad. I think you could just do that just fine.
Okay, well maybe I will. I don't know. Let's see what turns up. If we find the truck, then I'll just jump into it and we'll hopefully. But if you want to get that tower, that'd be the best. And so at least we can see what we're at. I'm almost I'm not out of fuel, but
yeah, I filled up on that Panther.
wait a minute. Where's the? Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh, that's okay though. Oh, look at all the things. All right, go roll over to that upgrade if you can. And let's see. There's a large pipe.
I love the music in this game.
There it is. It's parked in the factory. It's at the rolled steel factory.
Oh, I can get there?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or can you jump in it? Can you jump in it?
I don't think so yet. No, it's not. It's grayed out. I think you have to just actually see it first. I'm going to see about getting over there, though. And the nice thing is, where it's at, we should be able to get out the gateway somehow.
Well, right there's a bridge.
There's the...
Let me see. Is there...
Yeah, the way that you went, kind of. We could follow that
okay.
out.
Are we going to go out that way that's by me?
Yeah, by Black Badge.
If we are, then I won't go get... let me get that upgrade first.
Hang on 1 second, folks. Hang on 1 second. Okay, so we're back. If you got stuck, you should have the autonomous winch. I'm thinking, honestly, Micah, it might be... I think all you have to do to get that truck probably is to drive near it. I don't think I can get over there without, like, really massively, like, detouring. Like one of the little popsicles?
Yeah.
Yeah, John, that's fine. Let me see the Southbridge situation here and see if I can get across that way. Of course, it has to be night. Wait, did we discover another upgrade, or it just showed you where that was?
It just showed me I'm trying to get to it, but my 750 is such a freaking big peg that I can't fit past the stupid tree.
Did you say it was Piggly Wiggly?